What is up, everyone? Zack here, bringing another Team Taste game of the day. You want taste? Today on the left we have Zack playing Espeon Garbodor. It's extremely similar to Xander Pero's Mexican regional list. I'll probably try to link it below as long as I remember. I'll do it one of these days. No, and on the right we have Josh playing Vikavolt Tapu Bulu. Charlie Locklear's list from Wisconsin regionals. Been really enjoying that list. So Zach's going to go ahead, lay for Hex, play Hex, trying to make it so Josh doesn't hit that turn 1 Bridget, but he has it anyways. So Josh going to go ahead, play that Bridget, grab a couple of Grubbins. Starting Lele isn't the worst thing in the world for Josh. It only has 1 retreat, so it's not like it's hard to get out of the active. Grabbing a couple of Grubbins and Tapu Bulu. Gonna Ultra Ball away a Brock's Grit and Grass Energy. It's nice having that Brock's in the discard for later. You go through a lot of energy with this deck. And he's gonna grab another Grubbin, making sure Zack can't turn 2 Divide and get rid of the Grubbin supply. Josh wants to get all those Vikavolts out and ready to play. So Josh gonna go ahead, attach a Grass Energy, the Bulu, and pass over to Zack. Zack's in a bunch of Trubbish. Ultra Ball away Lele and a Choice Band, leaving himself with just that Sycamore. Zack's probably going to go ahead, grab another Eevee. Just doing some simple deck checks. Want to know how many Espeons are in the deck and all that fun stuff. Flareon is not really used in this match. The only thing with fire weakness is Grubbin, and those Tapu Bulus not having fire weakness helps out so much. So Zack going to go ahead, attach that energy to Eevee, get his Espeons ready to go. He could have probably divided. Nope, he didn't have a double colorless, so no way to use that divide to knock out a Grubbin or anything earlier. Probably wants to divide at some point, get that Tapu Bulu set up for a nice clean Psychic. So Zack's just going to side beam the Tapu Lele. Does 30. Confusion. Confusion is so good right now. It's always so good, that 50-50 chance that they're going to miss their attack. So Josh going to Ultra Ball, grab a Charger Bug. Ooh, he did Ultra Ball away Vikavolt, but he has a couple left in deck. So it shouldn't be the biggest of worries. This matchup is really finicky. Oh, Josh, go ahead. Clean Sycamore. If Josh can hit his Choice Bands at the right time and one hit the Espeons with Nature's Judgment, for 210, it can be really good. Or Josh can probably set up a Tapu Koko promo, spread the 20 damage across the board, get everything kind of primed and ready to one hit, or I guess 2 hit technically, but whatever, semantics. Josh is gonna go ahead, grab another Charge Bug, be ready to evolve up in the next turn. Zack's gonna bench an Eevee and Energy Evolve. Hopefully he has that 3rd Espeon. I'm sure he checked. So Zack gonna go on through his deck and fail the Energy Evolution. Ooh, that's some sloppy play right there. So it looks like Zack's debating on attaching the Choice Band, seeing if it's gonna help him set up the numbers. Nope, decides just to end. Doesn't think the Choice Band is worth it. I don't think the Psychic would just hit 120 with the Choice Band, still leaving Tapu Lele 20 short, so not really worth it to waste a Choice Band this early. Both players going to draw up to their 6. Ooh, I see some electric Pokemon in Josh's hand. All that fun stuff. So Zack's just going to side beam again for 30. Josh is going to go ahead, Heavy Ball. Now, Heavy Ball in this deck's really good. It can grab all your Charge Bugs, Vikavolts, and your Tapu Bulus. So it's really nice. Oh, Josh going ahead and dropping some cards. Going to Rare Candy that Grubbin. Now, he did that because he wants to leave the Charge Bugs for easy evolutions if he ever draws into a Vikavolt. It's kind of the safer play. Josh going to go ahead, betch that Tapu Koko, and then Strong Charge. Energy. Yeah, Strong Charge. There we go. Grabbing that Lightning and Grass from the deck. Probably going to attach one to the Tapu Koko and one to the Bulu unless he has a Choice Band in hand, which does not look like it. So he's going to attach one to the Bulu, one to the Koko, attach a Float Stone to that Vikavolt, retreat, and go ahead and Flying Flip. Does 20 to everything. Extremely efficient attack for 2 colorless energies. Just like that, he just did 120 damage to Zack's bench, or field. Zack can go ahead, field blower off that Float Zone. Gonna Ultra Ball, Grabbing a Garbodor, it looks like. Now, every tool, or tool that Josh attaches is vulnerable for Zack's Field Blower, and every item in the discard just makes his Garbodor's attacks that much better. Ooh, Zack goes ahead and grabs a Garbotoxin Garb. Gonna attach a DC and Sycamore. So Zack's now looking for a Float Stone to attach to that Garbotoxin, make it so Josh can't Strong Charge anymore. Gonna follow up into the Trashalanche Garb. Gonna attach a Choice Band actually to that Garbotoxin Garb. And Zack's gonna Divide GX. Gonna place 9 on the Tapu Bulu and 1 on the Vikavolt. So he put the 9 on the Tapu Bulu because that leaves it so even after Josh Nature's Judgment and gets rid of all the energies, a Psychic with a Choice Band will still knock it out. Which Josh goes ahead, Nature's Judgment, taking his 2 prizes. Taking that early 2 prize lead. Zack's gonna bench Trubbish, just play Sycamore, throwing away all his cards. Some more supporters in the discard. Ooh, doesn't look like Zack hit his Choice Band DC, or DC at all, actually. Josh is still ability locked. Yep, so Zack's just gonna Psybeam. Throwing that confusion on the Tapu Bulu, so now he has to flip if he wants to attack. And if Tails, he takes the 30 damage. It's huge. Ooh, Josh does have the Field Blower in hand to get rid of that Garbotoxin tool. Josh gonna go ahead, Field Blower that Choice Band, attach up to the Tapu Bulu, use Strong Charge, grab into probably a Grass Lightning to attach up to there. It looks like Josh is gonna risk it. If he hits that heads, it'll be huge. He'll take that knockout on the Espeon. Josh goes ahead, attaches the Grass elsewhere. Oh yeah, 2 Strong Charges. There we go. Josh Confusion flips and hits heads. Hits the 180 for the knockout. Oh man, Josh taking the 4 prize lead early. So Zack got the Float Stone on the Garb now, which is what he really wanted. So gonna attach a Float Stone to the Trubbish. I know this deck's playing 4 Float Stone right now. Looks like Zack's gonna end Josh down to 2. Hopefully looking to make Josh draw a little dead. Not sure how many items Josh has in this card. I'm sure it's enough for Zack to Trashalanche. Ooh, but he misses the Psychic energy now. He's drawing into the double colorless when he wants a Psychic, and the Psychic when he wants a double colorless. So Zack's gonna go ahead, attach it to the Tapu Lele. He doesn't even have a Choice Band. So Zack's gonna Energy Drive for 40, leaving the Tapu Bulu with 20 damage. And Josh hits the Float Stone, so that Tapu Bulu's not dying today. Looks like Josh gonna Lysander out the Eevee, hoping that Zack doesn't have a way to retreat it. It has that 2 retreat costs, so it's not the most mobile. Ooh, but he attaches a Float Stone. 4 Float Stone is so good. Josh Flying Flips adds that another 20 around. He knows 1 more Flying Flip will take care of that Eevee. So Zack's gonna Ultra Ball, probably finding another Garbodor, because I know that last Espeon's prize. Yep, gonna find a Garbodor. Counting his deck, it looks like he's down to like 10 cards or something like that. So time's running out on Zack. Gonna Field Blow away that Float Stone and Sycamore. Yep, looks like there's only 2 or 3 cards left in Zack's deck, but he does have a Rescue Stretcher if he wants to resupply the deck. Looks like he's debating it. Yep, he's gonna Rescue Stretcher. When he's gonna grab an Espeon to evolve that Eevee so he's not in any more danger. Zack hits all the energy he needs right now. Gonna attach up to the Garbodor and use Trashalanche for knockout. Yep. Ooh, there's Zack's 3rd Espeon that he plays. So Josh gonna go ahead, promote the Vikavolt and end right away. He needs to hit a lot. He's probably looking for energy to attach, or even the... I'm not sure how much energy is left in Josh's deck. He's used quite a lot. Probably looking to Brock's Crit. There we go. He has a VS Seeker. He can probably Brock's Crit next turn. So Zack, let's see what his options are. He has a VS Seeker, so he has lots of options. Gonna attach a Psychic Energy to the Garbodor. Probably gonna... Oh, just gonna take the Trashalanche. Trashalanche knockout. Going down to 4 prizes. Zack's trying to make a comeback. Ooh, I think Josh drew the field blower, so he could. He's probably regretting throwing that Vikavolt that up to die that last turn, because he can Brock's Grit energies back in and field blow the Garb and attach 2, but then he still doesn't have enough to Nature's Judgment this turn, and he doesn't want to put up that weak Tapu Bulu. So Josh is gonna go ahead, field blow off a couple float zones, VS Seeker for Brock's Grit, throwing back in 6 energies, 5 energies, 5, 6. I don't know. I think you're actually supposed to shuffle in 6. I'm sure he has a Pokemon in there, so we'll just ignore that. Josh gonna strong charge. Let's see where he puts these. Maybe puts them on the fresh Tapu Bulu. I'm not really sure what the play is right now. Yep, he's gonna put him on that Tapu Bulu with nothing on him. So Zack's gonna VS Seeker, probably searching for that Lysander. Yep, makes those energy attachments not worth it. Or not, I guess that's not the right word. Just inefficient, but only so much Josh can do at this point. So now we're all tied up on prizes in the same state. Josh is going to attach a grass energy to that. The Tapu Bulu has a bunch of damage on it. Going to strong charge. Now, is he going to rely on Zack not having a VS Seeker again? But even if he promotes the Bulu, everything else is ready to attack on Josh's bench. So let's see what he does. Maybe attaches them to the Charge Bug. Charge Bug does have his, yeah, I think it's Strong Jaws. Yep. Flip coin if heads, your opponent's Pokemon's paralyzed, and it does 20 damage, so paralyzes Zack for the turn, so no way he can win this turn. This list isn't playing in Olympia, so yep. What's Zack gonna do? I think he has 1 card left in his deck at this point. Also, Zack's gonna VS Seeker for the Lysander, take the Tapu Vikavolt out. Gonna attach the Float Zone to the Garb, and Josh goes, okay, no way I can win now. And Zack goes, oh, I had my Lysander for the game the next turn, so incredibly close game. With that VS Seeker Josh did, he could have actually pulled out that Toxin Garbodor that he just took the tool off of, and Zack's last Float Stone was in the prizes, but that's all hindsight. You have to kind of play around what you know, but thanks everyone. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm going to try to get a bunch of games out for this lead up to Intercontinentals. We'll be there, so should be fun. So later, guys.